What's up everybody, Freems here again. Just a quick update video. I'm just going to talk to you guys, answer a few questions that I keep getting asked, and just some random things as well. I want to tell you about a film I watched the other night that you guys, if you like horror films, you should all go check out. But first off, I just want to say that I still haven't got my fucking Deus Ex videos back. Really fucking frustrating. It says it can take up to 14 days to get them back. Also, like, you know, a lot of you guys know I'm a fan of Ghost Robo, and I was talking about in my walkthrough of Deus Ex that he had his videos removed too, and he's got them back now, and so has all the other some of the other Machinima guys that had them removed. And I'm guessing the reason they've got their videos back is because they're Machinima partners, and Machinima's helped them out with that in some way. But I haven't got mine back, so I'm going to wait the 14 days and we'll see what happens. Hopefully I do get them back, because I haven't had a response from anybody yet. And as I said, Nix's software did say that I can go further with it with YouTube, because they haven't requested anything to be removed. But hopefully we get that back. Also I just wanted to say, for all the guys that keep asking for certain things, I keep getting asked for the same fucking 3 things over and over again, and they are Minecraft videos, Amnesia: The Dark Descent, and there's one more. What was the other one? Oh, there's one. Come on, what is it? What is it now? What is it? Oh well, whatever. Yeah, so first of all, I'm not going to do Minecraft, because it's not my thing. I've played it before. I can't get into it, okay? I just don't really like it. And I'm not trying to offend anyone. I'm not going to say Minecraft's so bad, it's terrible, because I don't like doing that sort of stuff. I know some people love Minecraft, and I can understand why. I can see that sort of, the fun aspect of it. But it's just not really me. I don't really get to grips with it. Also, let me just say about Amnesia. I've seen Amnesia: The Dark Descent, and it does look like a really cool game, but I'm not going to start it, because I don't think my PC would run it very well. And if I had to run the game plus recording software, I don't think my PC could stand up to it, because my PC's a bag of shit. But also, I don't want to start any of these new projects, because I've said this a million times already, but I've got like 10 new games coming within the next few months, and I don't want to get started on other series, because I know when I start doing other games, I'm going to get people going, well, what happened to this? And you were doing this, where's that gone? Are you supposed to be doing that? What the fuck? It's Be Condemned all over again. I'm still doing Condemned, but it was a let's play, which means I'm playing it casually, as I've stated 10 times already. But basically, I still get people saying, when I was doing Deus Ex, I get people going, oh, where's Condemned? Why aren't you carrying on with Condemned? And it's like, come on. When I started Condemned, I said that I'm not gonna, do it religiously and get it done straight away. It's sort of just a casual thing that I'm doing in between other games, and that's what I did say at the start of Condemned, and that just lets me know who listens to me and who doesn't, because at the start of Condemned I was talking for the first video. The whole first video was just me at the menu screen talking to you guys about what I'm going to be doing over the next few months and what I'm doing with Condemned, and it just tells me that people just skipped that and went to the gameplay, and it's like, yeah, nice one, thanks for paying attention, but and so that resulted in people like, well, where's Condemned? I want to see Condemned, mate. Yeah, mate, where's Condemned? But yeah, you get my drift. So yeah, I hope everyone understands where I'm coming from with that stuff, because the next game I'm going to start is, I might take a vote, because I'm not sure. I've got Dead Island coming and Space Marine. Now, a lot of you guys know I get games a little bit early, so I don't quite know if I'm going to get them both at the same time. I assume I will, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So if I do, I'll post a video saying what do you want me to start first, and it will only be a few hours that I let it go for, and get a couple of votes on, and whichever one gets the most, I'll fucking start that one. But yeah, so I hope you're all looking forward to them. Also, I wanted to talk to you guys. If you see this picture that's in the background right now, I think it looks quite freaky. I know, I fucking do. It's going to give you nightmares. Ha ha ha. Freeman give you nightmares with his video pictures. But yeah, the picture is actually from a film that I watched recently called Grave Encounters. Now, the film, if you like films like Paranormal Activity and The Blair Witch, I thought Blair Witch was alright in it for its day. Some people say Blair Witch is the best horror movie of all fucking time. I don't believe that for a second. I don't even think the film was that great. It was good, but it wasn't fan-fucking-tastic like some people make out. The concept of it was really good. Really simple film. Pretty well made, but in my opinion, I just don't think you see enough. You know, you don't see enough happen or whatever. It's just basically the camera stuck in a few people's faces for a couple of hours. But yeah, if you do like films like that, then you will love this film. I'll put an annotation to the trailer now. You can go watch it. It's called Grave Encounters. It was made last month or something. It came out last month. In my opinion, one of the best horror films I've seen in a long time. Really, really good film. It's about this camera crew who make this TV show. It's sort of like, if you're from the UK, you might have heard of UK's Most Haunted, or if you're from America, you might have heard of, what is it, Ghost Adventures or Ghost Hunters and stuff like that. It's sort of like one of those shows that these people create, and there's a little bit of speculation as to whether this is true or not, whether it's real footage. I don't think it is. People are saying, "Oh, this is true, this really happened." I don't think it is. I think it's just a fucking movie. But it starts out, and they go to their next location. It's something like, it's episode 6. It's supposed to be their 6th episode, and they go to this location, and it's an insane asylum. This huge insane asylum that's supposed to be ridiculously haunted. And they decide to go in, see if they can capture anything on tape, and they get locked in there overnight. That's the deal. They get like chained in there overnight, and they can't get out till 6 a.m. And they start seeing some seriously fucked up shit. If you're looking at that picture now, you're probably thinking, do I want to watch this film? That looks scary, man. But I swear the film is really good. I haven't seen a good horror film like this in a long time. Really, really great. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys do if you go and watch it too. But yeah, just check it out. As I said, this is I'm sort of giving a thumbs up to this film, because horror films don't impress me too easily. There are only a few horror films that I really like, and a few of you are probably sitting there going, well, you just said you like Blair Witch. I like that kind of film. Like, a lot of people say that Paranormal Activity was scary and stuff. A lot of girls seem to say that Paranormal Activity was really scary. In my opinion, I don't really class that as a horror. I don't know, it just didn't do it for me. All it really has is a few jump scares, you know, where you it makes you jump a little bit, like, oh, you know. Not really downright horror that makes you sort of think about it afterwards, like, oh my fucking god. Yeah, that's the kind of horror I like. Paranormal Activity just didn't do that for me. It just seemed like I had to imagine the horror, you know. That just does it. Sort of, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know, but I just didn't think it was that great. So I hope, yeah, you guys go check the trailer out. I've put the annotation up by now, hopefully. And you guys can go and fucking watch the trailer and make your own opinion, because I thought it was a great film, really, really worth the watch. And also, I want you guys to check this out and tell me what you think. I've been reading, well, actually seeing a lot of video reviews about this thing called 13 Volume 1, The Magic, and apparently it's a book that was written. I don't know who it was written by, but it was written a long time ago. And it's like 113 short horror stories, and the first one's called The Magic, and it's supposed to be the scariest story ever written. That's what a lot of people are saying anyway. I haven't read it yet. I don't know if I'm going to, because it actually has a lot of people really freaking out. And please don't take this because of this. I would usually say, go check it out, it looks awesome, or it is awesome, or whatever. But I'm not telling you to. I wouldn't condone any of you reading it, because apparently is seriously fucking some people up. Like, it's supposed to be like really fucked up. So I'm gonna say the name of it again. Well, forgot the name now. God damn it! 13 Volume 1, The Magic, the first story of the book, and apparently it's supposed to you've got to like follow some instructions or something that the book gives you. I've read the instructions it was posted on a website of what it tells you to do at the very beginning, and then the story begins, and as the story goes through, it still tells you to do certain things on the way through, apparently. And it's like you have to like dim the lights near to darkness, so you're almost in darkness, complete darkness, not quite in complete darkness, but almost in complete darkness, and you have to be reading it alone, or something like that, and all that crap, whatever. But you check it out. Check out some of the video reviews. I'll post a link to one of the video reviews. But there were like college professors who have read the book, who like serious men of science, who were saying they couldn't finish it. Apparently something like 90% of people can't finish this fucking story, and it's only like 2 pages long. It's supposed to be seriously freaky. So please don't, I'm not saying go and read it, you have to read it. I haven't read it myself yet because I'm a little bit worried. I pride myself as somebody with horror who will do it. You know, I will like play any game, watch any film that is supposed to be scary. I will do it, even though the games shit me up. I'll still try and get through it, and you know, whatever. You know, some of you guys have seen my horror games. I do get overly scared at some stuff, but this, I'm really tempted to read it, but I don't know if I want to, because as I said, there was one guy, I was watching one guy's review. I'll link you to this video that I watched. There was one guy that was saying he had to go to mass afterwards. He said something like he hasn't been to church for a long time, but he had to go to mass, and these guys were seriously shaken up, like really scared. And he had, as I said, he had to go to mass and get himself, he wanted to feel surrounded by the love of the Lord. He didn't say that. I've just made that up. But yeah, that's blatantly what he wanted. He wanted to be around God. You know, he didn't want anything satanic or evil around him. So he went to church. And I don't know, I was really like tempted to read it, because you can get them. I've got an Android phone, and you can get the PDF version on that. Also, you can get it on a Kindle, I think. But yeah, as I said, you can get it on the Android, and I was thinking about getting it. But I'm really, I don't know. There are people there. I'm actually seeing some videos of people saying they're hearing voices in their head now from the book. And like that guy who said he had to go to church, I've seen people, they've asked them about the book. They've said, what did you think about the first story? And they say, don't ask me, I don't want to fucking talk about it. So yeah, it's supposed to be quite scary. I was reading about something similar a couple of years ago, actually, about a book that makes people go crazy. It's supposed to be this book called begins with an O. I can't quite remember the name of it, but you can't get a copy of it. You can't get copies of this book. It's like from the 1700s, the early 1700s. This book was, and this guy got a copy of it. Got hold of a copy. I don't know if it might have been a hoax for like they were trying to build the hype about it, but this guy got a copy of it, and he read some of it, and it was making him go crazy. He had to check himself into a mental institute because of it. I was reading a story about what happened, but he found a copy of it that some guy had in his house, and it had been passed down through generations, and he died and didn't have anyone to air his property to, so it ended up in a charity shop, and a charity bookshop, and he bought it. This guy bought the book for like a few pennies, nothing. Started reading it, and it actually made him go crazy. But that's what the book is known for. The book is supposed to be like the single most twisted piece of literature ever written, and it's supposed to make you go crazy. But that sort of reminded me of that. But yeah, I don't know what that's called, and I doubt you'll be able to find that anywhere anyway, because it's like supposed to be one of the the most rare books going. But 13, Volume 1, The Magic. I'm not, as I said, I'm not saying go and watch it, go and read it, it's supposed to be amazing, go and read it. I'm not saying that, because it's supposed to be seriously fucked up. I'm not condoning anyone to go and read it, but I would condone going, if you like horror, to go and watch Grave Encounters. That shit looks awesome. It really does. What am I about? It looks awesome. I've seen the motherfucking film. That shit is awesome. Really great film. Surprised me a few times. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it was. I'll put a link to the trailer now, so you can go and have a look at the trailer. But yeah, I hope you enjoy that if you go and watch it. I wish I was there with you if you are scared, but I'm not. If you get too scared, just think of me sitting there with my thumbs up like, hey, it'd be all good. But yeah, I hope all you guys have enjoyed listening to me, and enjoyed looking at that fucked up faces on the screen right now. Blah! And yeah, so give this video a thumbs up if you can, if you've enjoyed it, or if you've enjoyed listening to me babble on for 15 minutes. I would go for a bit longer, but I've got like 15 seconds left. Subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, take it easy. Peace.